The world held its breath. Magic coursed through its very veins. Light and darkness existed in an uneasy truce. In this realm of soaring peaks and ancient forests where dragons ruled the skies, there lived a noble black dragon named Kael'thar. He was fierce and powerful. He loved Silvara, a dragon of radiant emerald scales, with all his heart. Their love story was a whispered legend amongst their kind. But fate, it seemed, had a cruel twist in store.
One fateful night, tragedy struck. A monstrous horde of shadowy creatures drawn to Silvara's life force descended upon our lair. I fought with the fury of a tempest, but it was in vain. Silvara, my beloved mate, was slain. Her light extinguished by the encroaching darkness, the world once vibrant lost its color in my eyes.
The loss of Silvara shattered Kael'thar's spirit. He roared his anguish to the heavens, a sound that shook the very mountains. The pain of her absence was a gaping wound on his soul, a constant, throbbing ache. His heart, once overflowing with love, now burned with a bitter cocktail of grief and rage. Consumed by his grief, Kael'thar retreated from the world. He sought solace in the desolate peaks of the Shadow Mountains. The once noble dragon disappeared into the embrace of darkness, his scales taking on a deeper, more menacing hue. The land around him, reflecting his sorrow, grew bleak and barren. Days bled into nights, each one a torment. Memories of Silvara, once a source of comfort, now mocked him with their bitter sweetness.
Her laughter echoed in the wind, a phantom symphony that only served to deepen my despair. I was a creature of fire and might, reduced to a shadow of my former self.
The pain was a relentless tide, threatening to drown him. He embraced the shadows that clung to him, a physical manifestation of his inner turmoil. They whispered to him, urging him to seek revenge, to unleash his fury upon the world that had taken his mate. Their seductive promises of vengeance resonated with the raw agony in his heart. As Kael'thar wallowed in his grief, destiny, it seemed, had other plans. Two individuals, drawn by whispers of the dragon's plight, sought him out in his self-imposed exile. Erin, a young mage with eyes as blue as the summer sky, possessed a quiet strength and a deep well of empathy. She had witnessed the devastation wrought by the shadow creatures, her own village razed to the ground. Dain, a seasoned warrior with a gruff exterior and a heart of gold, bore the scars of countless battles against the forces of darkness. He had lost his family to their cruelty. He understood the depths of Kael'thar's despair. They came not as conquerors, but as kindred spirits, united by their shared loss.
We speak of a cursed relic, a source of immense power that holds the key to not only avenging Silvara, but also restoring balance to the realm. It is a perilous quest, one that will require you to confront not only external enemies, but also the darkness festering within you.
Their words, though spoken in hushed tones, ignited a flicker of hope in Kael'thar's desolate heart.
And so began their perilous journey. They ventured from the shadow peaks, their paths leading them through treacherous landscapes and forgotten realms. Kael'thar, his massive wings cleaving through the air, carried his companions. Erin's magic shimmered around them, a shield against the unseen dangers. Dain, ever vigilant, kept watch for any sign of threat. Along the way, they encountered remnants of the shadow creatures' devastation. Villages lay in ruins, their inhabitants either slain or scattered to the winds. The sight of such wanton destruction fueled Kael'thar's rage, threatening to consume him entirely.
We must remember the purpose of our quest, Kael'thar. There is still hope amidst the darkness.
Their resolve was steadfast, reminding Kael'thar of the hope that still flickered amidst the darkness.
Their journey led them at last to the heart of the human kingdom. The relic, they discovered, was in the possession of the king, a man consumed by paranoia and greed. He saw the relic not as a curse but as a source of ultimate power, a means to solidify his rule. A confrontation was inevitable, a clash of wills that would determine the fate of the realm.